71.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Tony. I've just seen the latest sales reports for our bottled teas. I'm happy to see that bottled tea sales are up 15%. It appears that the summer advertising campaign was a success. You deserve some credit for that because you recommended the company that created it. I'm thinking that we should hire the same company to work on the winter campaign too. In fact, I'd like to sign a long-term contract with them.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following tour information.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining the Rockland City Art Tour. Before we get started, please take an umbrella by the door as we leave. It looks like it might rain soon. So here's the plan for today's tour. We'll start at the sculpture garden since it's only open for another hour. That'll be plenty of time to see the sculptures before the garden closes. After that, we'll look at the murals on Brookside Avenue, and then you'll have some time to find dinner in the Brookside neighborhood. Some of you have asked me about good restaurants in the area. I'll be eating at the Spruce Road Cafe.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following advertisement.
Thinking about launching your own business website? Why hire a graphic designer when you can do it yourself? With Zonhop's Website Builder, you'll be surprised at how simple it is to build and manage your own website. We have hundreds of templates to choose from that have all been designed with first-time users in mind. Our templates include easy-to-follow instructions, so you can create exactly what you want with just a few simple clicks. Still unsure? Sign up for a free 2-month trial at www.zonhop.com.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, Ms. Adams. It's Robert. I'm calling about my visit to Klein Fabric Company's main factory next Tuesday. You asked me to give you an update on my plans. Well, I'm scheduled to meet with one of their executives to evaluate the fabrics they produce and make sure they're appropriate for our winter jacket line. Oh, and I'm bringing my laptop so we can connect with you by video to discuss the details. As for transportation, I know you said the company would buy me a train ticket so I wouldn't have to drive, but I don't think the traffic will be that bad.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following introduction.
Thank you all for attending our annual Restaurant Expo. I'm excited to introduce our keynote speaker, Chef Soonja Lee. Ms. Lee's the executive chef at the popular Buttermilk restaurant in Springdale, and her passion is preparing nutritious, balanced food. Ms. Lee emphasizes that everyone should be eating healthy meals, and at her restaurant, the entire menu reflects this belief. Before handing her the microphone, let me remind you to stay after her speech. Ms. Lee has agreed to give us a cooking demonstration.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
As you know, we'll be developing a new version of our voice recognition software. I know you're concerned about the deadline, but we'll be hiring a new programmer to provide support. If everyone focuses on their individual tasks, I am positive that, as a team, we'll be able to complete the project on time. By the way, if you have plans to be out of the office over the coming months, please enter the information into our shared calendar so we can reassign tasks as needed.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following talk.
Welcome to your first day at Straker Automotive Company. We're going to start your training with a tour of the assembly line so you can get an overview of our automobile manufacturing process. Before we head downstairs, everyone please put on a noise-canceling headset. You'll find them in that container over there. The factory floor is extremely loud, and these headsets will protect your ears. At 10, we'll head out to the patio, where the company has arranged a new employee breakfast for you.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following broadcast.
This is Joan Finley with Channel 8 News. I'm standing outside the gates of Beckford Energy's main power plant. The plant recently opened its doors to visitors interested in learning how the city's electricity is generated. Guided tours will be offered every Saturday and will give visitors an exciting chance to visit the plant's main control room. Visitors will see how the electricity is generated and distributed to buildings in the community. In addition to these tours, Beckford Energy is also sponsoring a series of lectures at the downtown library to educate the public about where their energy comes from and how they can conserve energy at home.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following telephone message and price chart.
Hi, it's Samantha. I'm still coming to visit you in June, but I've had a little change of plans. My boss asked me to go to a trade show the first week of the month, so I can't take a vacation until later. I'm looking at some airline tickets online, and the best day for me to travel to Los Angeles is Saturday, June 18th. I'm going to book that. I'd still like to go to that exhibit we talked about at the Delaney Science Museum, though. Can you check if the exhibit will still be open after the 18th?
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and badge designs.
As you know, the company recently updated the doors in all of its buildings. For your security, all employees will soon need to scan a barcode on their ID badges at the door to enter all our buildings. We had a few options for the design of the new ID badges to choose from. I've chosen a design with the barcode on the right side of the photo. The name is really large too, so it'll be easy to see. Most of the employee photos we have in the database are outdated, so please stop by the security desk to have a new one taken by Friday so I can place the order.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following news report.
And now for local news. Renovations began today on the Northridge Town Hall. All new additions to the Town Hall were designed by Byron Lang. Mr. Lang is famous for using dramatic columns and arches in his architectural work, features that he will also incorporate into this building. Officials are expecting the building to reopen next year. Once that happens, tours will be given every weekend so that town residents can come and see the changes.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following announcement.
Before we end our meeting, I'd like to announce that we're going to have a central air conditioning system installed. It's a big investment for a small company like ours, but ultimately it'll make everyone in the office much more comfortable. Anyway, installation is scheduled for this weekend. It'll require drilling into the ceiling, which will make a bit of a mess, so the company that's doing the installation has given us enough plastic sheets to cover everyone's workspace. You can pick yours up in the mailroom anytime. Just please remember to cover your desk with it before you leave on Friday.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following talk.
I called this meeting to demonstrate the new software program we'll be using to manage client contracts. With this software, you'll be able to create new client accounts, update information quickly, and send contracts by email to be signed electronically. However, some clients may still request a paper copy of their contract, so please assure them that they'll also receive an official copy in the mail. We want to switch over to this new software next week, so please pay close attention during the demonstration. I had to read through the manual twice. Let's get started.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following instructions.
This online tutorial is created by PRG Electronics Company to help you understand how to discard the hard drive from your old computer. The first step is to remove the hard drive from inside your laptop computer. Next, print a shipping label from our website. Then affix the label you printed on a padded envelope and place the hard drive in it. Finally, take the package to your local post office. For every hard drive returned, we offer a 10% discount on your next purchase from us.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're here to discuss plans for a new product. We've decided to branch out from our successful line of organic juices and add an organic sports drink. The drink will have all natural ingredients and will come in different fruit flavors. We conducted a survey and found that 80% of our customers prefer beverages made with all natural ingredients, so we feel confident that they'll buy a new organic drink from us. We haven't decided on a name for the new product yet. If you have any ideas, please submit them by Friday.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Noemi. I'm calling about some customer service issues. Paper production has been steadily increasing over the past year. According to the most recent survey results, our customers do like the quality of our 100% recycled paper. However, I've been receiving complaints from clients about late deliveries because YS Delivery Service cannot fulfill our orders on time. It may cost us more, but we should definitely resolve this issue. You're familiar with Fox International Deliveries, aren't you? I've heard good things about them.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Stella. This is Marco. It's about 5:30 and I'm just leaving the office supply store on 10th Street. They have the keyboards we're looking for, but unfortunately the computer cables we need are sold out. But they're available at their other store location across town. That store closes at 6 and it's pretty far from here. I don't think it will delay our work if I pick them up tomorrow. By the way, I forgot to follow up with the job candidate we selected. Could you call and schedule her to interview next Monday?
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Good afternoon. Your CEO here at Yorktown Department Store requested that my marketing firm make some recommendations based on current fashion trends. This will help you make smart decisions about what clothes to sell and when. We get information about the latest fashion trends by following screen and music stars on social media, just as your customers do. We noticed that you've been selling your line of winter clothes too early in the year. Most celebrities don't start wearing winter outfits until mid-October, but you've been displaying your winter collections beginning in September. I'd recommend holding the winter line until October.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following announcement and advertisement.
Hi, everyone. I just met with our financial advisors. It looks like the construction work on the park has run over budget. There were some unanticipated problems with the electrical work, and I had to pay the contractor for additional hours in order to meet our August 12th opening date. This means we can no longer afford to offer as many special events this summer. Since the park will likely be busier on weekends, I've decided to cancel the recurring Wednesday event. We still need to let our advertising firm know so they can update our promotional materials. I plan to give them a call this afternoon.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following telephone message and schedule.
Hi, Louise. I met with the marketing manager at Kumar Construction this morning. Great news. They want our company to design their new website. I'm concerned, though, because we have so many new people on staff right now who have little experience. This would be their first big web design project. Mr. Kumar, the owner, wants to discuss a design with us next week, but you and I should meet before then. Let's get together after the director's strategy meeting in the afternoon. Also, could you do me a favor? Could you look at the budget for this project? I need to submit it for approval by the end of the week. Thanks.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Now, I'd like to discuss the next issue of our travel magazine, which will focus on traveling on a budget. One of the articles will be about free mobile applications that make vacationing easier and cheaper. So your first research assignment is to look into the latest free apps that provide travel information. Things like local accommodations or public transportation. Please send me the names of the apps you find by the end of the day. Tomorrow morning, I'll be assigning each of you at least 2 apps, and I expect you to spend the morning writing a short report on them.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Katrina. It's Steven, the coach of the Greentown Lions basketball team. Listen, I just took a look at the schedule for basketball court reservations for next month. We're scheduled to use the courts from 4 to 5 p.m. The thing is, many of my players work in the afternoon, so they can't get to the courts until 4:45. You've got the courts reserved from 5 to 6. Could you call me back when you have the chance? Thanks.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Okay, everyone. That was a productive staff meeting. Thanks for all of your suggestions for a team building event. I'm glad we all decided to organize an office soccer game next month. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, I just remembered one more thing. Some of you have been complaining about the noise coming from the construction work on the roof. I'm happy to report that the contractors are finishing the project this afternoon.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following news report.
Good evening. Tonight I'll be talking about a new initiative by GS Incorporated, a leading manufacturer of mobile phones and electronic accessories. As part of its commitment to sustainability, GS Incorporated announced today that it has started to package its products in a more environmentally friendly way. Now they come in boxes made entirely of recycled materials. After a short commercial break, I'll be interviewing a representative from GS Incorporated about what inspired these changes.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following broadcast.
Thanks for tuning in to today's health show. I have a question for my listeners. Have you been wanting to lower your sugar intake, but just can't resist that sweet snack at the local cafe? Today, I'll teach you about an eating program that will stop your cravings permanently. I used this program to lower my sugar intake, and it worked. In fact, this program could help you change any eating behavior in 1 month. That's not a lot of time. The first step is setting goals. So take out a piece of paper and write down 3 eating habits you'd like to change.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following introduction.
Welcome to Newport News at 7. Don't forget that next Saturday, the Newport Technology Museum will open its new interactive robotics exhibit. This exhibit will feature many different robots, and visitors will be able to talk to them, play with them, and even learn from them. Students from the robotics department at nearby Newport University will be at the museum on Saturday to show you how to interact with robots and explain how they work. But make sure to buy your tickets in advance from the museum's website. This event will be packed.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
All right. Next on the agenda for today's sales meeting is our quarterly report. I'm sorry to say we only contracted 10 new clients in the past 3 months. Of course, most of our sales team is new. Still, we can do better. Now, if you look up on the screen, you'll see a list of 20 organizations that we should consider targeting this next quarter. I'd like each of you to go on the internet to the organization's web pages to find out more about these potential clients. We'll discuss this at our next department meeting on Friday.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, Mr. Kano. This is Scott Jansen calling from KR Investors Group. Thanks for coming in last week for an interview for the market analyst position. We were very impressed with your past work experience, and we'd like to offer you the job. Now, as I'd mentioned, you'll have to relocate from Chicago to Vancouver. I'm confident you'll like living there. It's a great city with a lot to do and see. So congratulations. I'm looking forward to speaking with you again. Oh, and please keep in mind that KR Investors Group won't be open next week.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and neighborhood map.
Okay, listen up, everyone. Business has been great at every one of our restaurant locations in Mercer City, and we've received a lot of inquiries about food delivery. Since we've never offered delivery before, I'd like to try it at just one location first. Although our uptown restaurant is the most central, I think it's best we start in the smallest neighborhood, because that's the most residential location. Plus, we've gotten a lot of requests from that area. We need to get the word out, though, so let's take some time now to discuss how we can advertise this new service.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following telephone message and schedule.
Hi, Boris. This is Lucy from Human Resources. I'm calling to ask you a big favor. We have job candidates coming in for interviews tomorrow, and it turns out I have to step out of the office at 1 o'clock to go to a doctor's appointment. Would you be able to cover for me and interview the candidate at 1 o'clock? I'll be sure to forward you her CV, cover letter, and letters of reference so that you can prepare for the interview. Thanks so much for your help.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, Mr. Ortega. This is Helen from Super Office Furnishings. I'm calling about the new desk that you ordered for your office, the black one with the glass top. Well, we've run into a problem. That model is out of stock, and the manufacturer isn't sure when more will be available. But we do have a few other desks within your price range that you might consider purchasing instead. I'd be happy to email you some photos of these other desks. Just give me a call and let me know what email address I can reach you at. I'm sure we can find one you'll be happy with.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Thank you all for coming into the clinic early today before our patients start arriving. I wanted to give everyone an update on the transition to the new electronic patient records software. We are scheduled to move to the new system on October 10th. I know that you've already been trained in the new software. What I'd like to do for the next half an hour or so is discuss your experience with the system and identify any issues we still need to address.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following instructions.
Good morning. I want to go over what you'll be doing during registration for the IT Strategy Conference. We've set up 2 tables in the lobby with conference materials, and you'll be handing out registration packets. Each packet contains a schedule, a map of the building, and a name tag. Remember to ask for photo identification, like a passport or a driver's license, before you give these out. Attendees have until noon to check in, and then in the afternoon you'll be free to go to any presentations you want.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Pedro. This is Margaret. Thanks again for helping me plan the reception to welcome Professor Edmondson to our university. I know we decided to reserve a private dining room at the Willow Lane restaurant so we can all meet our new colleague. But now we have a problem. 35 people have accepted the invitation. I wasn't expecting so many. It's probably not too late to book a different place, but we have to hurry. Would you have time to call some other restaurants this morning to see what space they have available? Then we can decide what to do.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Good morning. As you know, we're going to carry a different brand of exercise machines at our store starting next month. The selection will include equipment such as treadmills and stationary bikes. It's very important that you, as sales associates, become familiar with the products and know how to use each machine. So, I'll be giving each of you a brochure with pictures and descriptions of all the machines to look over. Please read through this information. Next week, a representative from the manufacturer will come to the store and train us on the new equipment.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Alan, it's Clarence. I'd like to talk to you about moving your workstation to our new office space on the second floor. I know you're used to the space where you work now, but you are right next to the break room. It's much quieter on the second floor. Plus, the other software developers are already in the new space, and it'd be convenient to have our entire team close together. Please begin packing your belongings this week, and on Monday, I'll arrange for someone to come and set up your computer in the new location.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following introduction.
I'd like to introduce to you Jacqueline Porter, who's here today to lead customer service training for all our City Heights shoe store employees. Jacqueline has been educating staff on customer service strategies for several years. She has a lot of insight into dealing with client interactions in the retail environment. Today's focus will be how to best build customer loyalty so that our customers will continue to come back to our stores. Before I let Jacqueline start, just a quick reminder to please switch off your mobile phones to minimize distractions during her presentation.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following instructions and schedule.
Good morning, everyone. We're going to have a busy day because of the power failure last night. The electricity was down for about an hour, and several departments are reporting trouble connecting to the internet. They'll need our help getting their servers back online. However, the head of the product development team said that they can't reschedule the video conference they've got this morning, so I'm going to head over now to make sure that everything is operational in the room that they've booked. I've asked Lee Wei to answer the help desk phone as requests come in. The rest of you can get started on the work orders that we already have.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following broadcast and map.
Good evening. This is Channel 11 News. Today, Mayor Goldberg held a press conference to announce plans to repair damaged roads in the city. The mayor said the project will begin next month, and Smith Road will be the first road closed. There will be detour signs posted, but please be aware that no one will be able to access Smith Road for at least 2 weeks. The mayor also announced that at least 100 new workers would be hired to complete the roadwork. You can visit the Channel 11 website for a link to descriptions of these new jobs.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following announcement and boarding pass.
Attention, passengers of Flight B1205 to Los Angeles. This flight is overbooked. If you're available to take a later flight today, please come to the customer service desk right away and you'll receive a voucher for a free round-trip domestic flight. Additionally, we are now scheduled to board at gate 24C. We apologize for the late notice, but the door to the jet bridge is not working, so we're being moved to a different gate. Thank you for your patience. We'll begin boarding shortly.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I'd like to start the meeting with some good news. We've been awarded a contract from SkyCloud Aviation to design seats for their new aircraft. The contract calls for seats that can rotate, so travelers can face one another during the flight. SkyCloud has given us a list of other specifications they'd like us to incorporate based on feedback from their customers. I'll pass around the full specifications list now. Let's take a look at it and determine the best way to plan this project.
Number 71. What does the speaker announce? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following announcement.
Good morning, everyone. We hope you've been enjoying the conference on educational technology this week. Tomorrow, in addition to our workshops and presentations, you'll have the option of leaving the convention center to go on one of the site visits we've arranged. There are two choices. You can tour either a local high school or the public library's computer laboratory. These tours are free, and we expect them to be very popular. We have limited seats on the buses, so please make sure to sign up early at the desk by the entrance.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Today I want to focus our discussion on Castillo, a clothing brand we will start selling in our stores next month. As you know, our stores attract mainly younger shoppers. In thinking about fashion trends we want to feature, the marketing department has found that customers aged 12 to 18 prefer styles that come in a lot of different colors. We chose Castillo as a new vendor for this very reason. Just look at the color selection in these samples. Now, the finances of carrying Castillo's line. Hayden will go over the anticipated costs and profit estimates.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following announcement.
Before we open the cafe today, I want to tell you about some seasonal menu changes. I just got word from corporate headquarters that new coffee beverages will be on the menu starting next week. One of the new drinks is called Winter Delight. I've got some samples of it here for everyone to try. Now, a number of different syrup flavors, such as vanilla or hazelnut, can be added to this drink. So please be extra careful when you're preparing customers' orders. We want to make sure they get exactly what they want.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Roberto. It's Amanda. The company president wants J1 Electronics to have a booth at the trade fair in New York in June, and he wants us to make the arrangements and come up with a display. I know I said we really need to focus on updating the client database this week, but this trip just came up. It wasn't my idea. Anyway, I'll get the rest of the sales team together today so we can brainstorm some ideas for the display. But in the meantime, could you contact the fair organizers about getting a booth? Thanks, and let me know if you have any questions.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following recorded message.
You have reached customer service at Ocean Shipping, a leader in international shipping services. We're happy to announce that starting June 1st, we'll begin offering shipping services to Brazil. Note that if you are planning to ship a vehicle to any location overseas, you must provide proof of ownership. Your call may be recorded, and the recording could be used for quality control or training purposes. Thank you for calling Ocean Shipping.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following talk.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Markel County Playhouse. Thank you for volunteering to help make costumes for our next production, Changing Time. Because this play has so many characters, we'll have to work hard to get ready for opening night on April 12th. Each character has about 3 different outfits, so that's a lot of sewing for all of us. The dress rehearsal in complete costume is only 5 weeks away, so we'll need everything done by then.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Pierre. This is Emma. I know we were supposed to meet in the conference room at 9 this morning to begin discussing the renovations to the lobby, but I'm calling to let you know I'm having a problem with transportation. I was at the train station when train service was suspended. Now I'm going to find a taxi, but it may take a while before I get to the office. Why don't we go out to lunch today instead? I hope this will work for you because I have some ideas for the project that I'd like to talk about.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Thanks for inviting me to your annual planning meeting. We're glad that you're considering us to meet the energy needs of your factory. My company, Stillman Technology, is committed to providing renewable energy to businesses like yours. By choosing to install our solar panels, you can power all your facilities with affordable, clean energy, and hundreds of businesses have signed up. I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but first, I'd like to show a video of a speech our president gave when we received the Eco Industry Award at a conference last year.
Number 92. What industry does the speaker work in? Number 93. What does the speaker imply when he says,
Hundreds of businesses have signed up?
Number 94. What will the listeners see in the video? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following telephone message and survey.
Hello, this is Fred Capo from Member Relations at Greenwood Gym. I just wanted to thank you for participating in our member survey. Everyone who completed a survey will receive a $5 voucher, which can be used for any class fees or in our cafe. I've already sent it to your email. Also, looking at your feedback, I see that you've given very high ratings overall for our gym. Thank you. For the category that you gave 5 stars to, I'd like to ask you a few more questions. If you have time, please give me a call back at 555-0184.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following talk and diagram.
Welcome to today's class on small business startups. We'll be talking about designing a logo that represents the company you're creating. It's how customers will identify you, so the first thing you should do is consider the message you want to communicate. Please take a look at the handout in front of you. We'll talk about each of the features, but let's begin by looking at the phrase, creative advertising at your fingertips. The function of this part of the logo is to tell customers what the company is all about. Now, try to come up with phrases that might work for your own business. You'll find some paper and pens in your packets.
Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, sir, but I think you're in my seat. 14A?
Let me take a look at my ticket. No, it seems I'm in the right place. My ticket says 14A as well.
Well, this is train car 5. Are you sure you're in the right car?
Oh, pardon me. I'm 14A in car 6. I've put my bags on the overhead rack, so just give me a moment to get my things together.
Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Mr. Lin. I'm calling from Central Dentistry. You have an appointment with Dr. Sumner on June 8th at 2 p.m. I was wondering if we'd be able to move your appointment to 3 o'clock.
Well, I have a sales call scheduled that morning, but I think 3 o'clock would be all right.
Wonderful. We really appreciate it. Most of our staff will be attending a dental workshop earlier in the day, and they are concerned about getting back in time.
No problem at all. I'll mark down that change in my calendar right now.
Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Jackie, some of our hotel guests would like to see the symphony orchestra perform tomorrow night. I've called the box office a couple of times to book tickets for them, but I just get a recording.
Well, I've got a brochure about another classical music performance happening tomorrow night at a different venue. Why don't you ask our guests if they'd be interested in seeing that show instead?
Great. I'll stop by your office when I get back from lunch. I'll get the details then.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a video camera. I've never bought one before, and I'm wondering if you could make some suggestions.
Sure. It'll help, though, to know what your specific needs are and how much you'd like to spend.
Well, I plan to use it most when I go on vacation. I have a couple of trips coming up, and I'd like to record my experiences. I've never operated video equipment, though, so I'd like something that's basic.
In that case, I'd recommend the Sepler 83. I personally like this one the best because it's very easy to operate. Since this is your first video camera purchase, I'd probably get that one.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Hey, Sunisa, we're about to leave to cater the event at Kimball Medical Foundation, but there aren't enough cups. Do you know where I can find some?
Oh no, I ordered some from our supplier 2 days ago, but they still haven't delivered them. This isn't the first time this has happened.
Well, we're supposed to start setting up our tables at Kimball Medical by 9:30, so what do you suggest? I don't have time to stop by a store on the way.
Okay, I can help out. I'll go buy more and bring them to you.
Thanks. I'll text you when we get there so you know where to find us.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Hi, Dorota. Marcus and I wanted to stop by to welcome you to Emerson Biotech. We interviewed a lot of chemistry majors for this summer internship, and you were our top pick.
And while we're here, I can show you how to fill out the timesheets that you'll have to turn in to payroll at the end of every week. Do you have time to go over that now?
Well, I'm supposed to go to the main laboratory in a few minutes for an overview of the experiments that I'll be working on this summer.
Oh, sorry. We should have mentioned this sooner. The lab is closed for cleaning today, so your lab orientation has been postponed until tomorrow.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Thanks for this follow-up visit, Mr. Kessler. Your team did a nice job installing the parking area for my office building. It's smooth and even. However, as you can see behind the building, the work was never finished. Only a few of the white stripes that mark the individual parking spots have been painted.
Yes, I see. My team was supposed to paint that final section on Tuesday, but all the rain last week put us behind schedule.
I hope you'll be able to take care of this soon.
Sure, that won't be a problem. I'll put you on the schedule right away, and we'll come by first thing tomorrow and get this all done for you.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I'm calling about my subscription to TV Trivia magazine. I moved a few months ago, and I called to give you my new address at that time, but I've only received one issue since then. I'm wondering what the problem is. The name is Fernandez.
Okay, let me check. Oh yes, I see. Your subscription expired last month. Why don't you sign up for our online version of the magazine? We're running a promotional sale for 20% off digital subscriptions right now.
Actually, I prefer to read the paper version. Can you provide the same discount for that? If you can, I'll renew right away.
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Susan, thanks for watching us practice our presentation about this new marketing campaign.
Yes, we really appreciate it. Now that we've finished, do you have any comments? We're showing it to our client next week, so your feedback will be really helpful.
I'd emphasize more how you intend to reach a larger and more diverse customer base with this marketing campaign.
Well, we are planning to use social media to reach younger people. Do you think that should be included in the presentation?
Absolutely. The client will like that.
We'll get back to work then. But if you are free tomorrow, I'd like us to meet one more time to go over our revisions.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Nadia. Our department manager mentioned you're training our new hires.
Yeah, I still have a lot to do, and the training starts Monday. I've been so busy updating the training documents, I haven't had time to do anything else.
Well, I finished my project early. What do you need?
Thank you so much. Could you check with the security office about the badges for the new employees? I sent them a request last week, but I haven't heard back yet.
No problem. I'll take care of that right away.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and map.
We're getting close to the airport, so we'd better stop to put gas in the car. The rental company will charge us an extra fee for fuel if they have to do it.
Good idea. We don't want to pay more than we have to.
Okay, should I take this exit then?
No, that's a rest area. Keep going. We want the next exit.
Oh, good. And I hope they also sell food. Then we can pick up some snacks for the plane while we're there.
Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and review.
Anita, take a look at this travel website. Our hotel received some bad reviews. Here's one of them.
Wow, there are definitely areas we need to work on. With a review like that, I'm worried we won't attract as many customers.
Well, at least we're renovating the rooms soon, so their appearance will improve.
True, but let's discuss the other low rating at our next staff meeting.
You know, maybe we should bring in a consultant to give us advice on how to deal with this. We certainly don't want any more bad reviews.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and graph.
Good afternoon, Ms. Dembo. I have some concerns. Can I show you the report on our pasta production this week?
Sure. What's the problem exactly?
Well, according to page 2 of the report, the pasta cutting machine in our production line was working at less than 50% capacity yesterday. We were not getting as much output as we usually do.
I see. Let's shut down that machine right away, and I'll have a technician look at the motor and blade immediately. We have to fill a large order of pasta this week. That machine must be working well so that we can produce the order on time.